We told our client not to cash the check. That's very important. Don't forget, as soon as you cash that check, it's over. Your case is over.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Today, we're going to talk about a very important topic that comes up for many people who are involved in a car accident specifically. It's whether you should give a recorded statement to the other party's insurance when they call you or when you call them to open a claim. What should you do? Should you give the recorded statement or not? And how can it help or hurt your case? We'll discuss all of this in this short video. You've been involved in a car accident. What do? What's the first step that you take? Many understand that you have to call the insurance company and open a claim for the other party that's at fault and your own. But when you do call them, they want a recorded statement. That recorded statement, despite what you think and what they tell you, can actually hurt your case. And why is that? Because insurance companies are not actually interested in any way of helping you. They're looking for ways to minimize the damage, ways to pin fault on you. So that's what they're going to use that recorded statement for. What I recommend you to do is to never give a recorded statement before you have a chance to speak to an attorney. Never ever give a recorded statement to an insurance company after you're involved in an accident, especially a car accident. We know the games and tricks that they play. We're here to help you to give the best version of your case, of your accident, to get the best settlement possible. I had a client where before he retained us, he gave a recorded statement to the insurance company. Unfortunately, because he was nervous, because he didn't know what to expect, he didn't give the right directions that his car was traveling at the time of the accident. And also, he gave the recorded statement less than 24 hours after the accident happened. At that time, the pain fully hadn't set in because, as we tell our clients, it takes about 7 to 10 days for your body to really feel the pain. So during his recorded statement, he didn't articulate how he was injured and the pain that he had, and that ultimately really damaged his case. So remember, before you give a recorded statement, make sure to speak to an attorney. We can help you prepare and we can help you give the best version of how your accident happened. Imagine this. You're injured in a car accident and you come to the insurance company. Me, I'll be the insurance company. And you say, I was injured, I'm opening up a claim and compensate me for my injuries. I say, it was just a small fender bender. You don't deserve much money. You weren't really injured. But how would the insurance adjuster know that you're injured or you're not? Are they inside your body? Do they feel your pain? No. This is where a good attorney comes in. I know the tricks that they play. I know what they can do and what they do and don't do to minimize or devalue your claim. With a good attorney on your side, we will paint the whole picture together and present a package that they will have to pay out. And if they don't, no problem. We'll take them to trial because that's what we do. We fight for you. So we had a client where he came to us several months after his accident, and the insurance company had made such a big deal about they were going to settle his case, and they gave him a check. That check was maybe a fraction, a very small fraction of what that case was worth and what the injuries were worth. So what did we do? We told our client not to cash the check. That's very important. Don't forget, as soon as you cash that check, it's over. Your case is over. So the client came to us, retained our services, and he ripped up the check, and we continued with his claim. And we were able to get him the full policy limits. And again, that's what a good attorney does. If you're injured, call mom. I can help. Remember, insurance adjusters, insurance companies are never on your side. They don't want to give you money. They don't want to accept liability. They just want to line their pockets. And how do they do that? By denying your claim, by undervaluing your claim. So what do? You need a tool in your pocket to fight back. And who can fight back? We can. A good attorney can fight back and knows how to fight back and get you the full settlement that they want. One of the most important things that we tell you to do and not to do is not to give a recorded statement after an accident without talking to us first.